and welcome to On the Sofa, the show where young people have real conversations with the people who keep our community buzzing. My name is Timmy and I'm here at Nu Me Salons to interview Melissa. Let's have a look inside. So first of all, can you tell us a little bit about starting Nu Me Salons and what inspired you to start it?
Okay, so Nu Me started in 2023. Now, I moved from East London to this area like 8 years ago. And I found myself like travelling back into London for my hair, my nails, lashes, waxing, you name it. I was like, there's nothing really in this area. And then I was like, you know, why do we as women have to go to like all these different places? Like, wouldn't it be great if there was like just one sort of place that you could do everything? And that's kind of how the idea was birthed. So I went about looking for a space that would house that dream for me. And then, we landed here.
So what's been your biggest challenge so far with starting Nu Me Salons and how have you overcome it?
In all honesty, I'd say I'm still overcoming it. It's been a challenge. Like, running a business in itself is really hard. Now, Nu Me isn't my only thing, as in I still have a full-time job. I work in construction full-time. And so having a business like this, even though it almost runs itself, it's still something that I wouldn't advise to people. So that's probably my biggest thing that I've had to kind of overcome. I think when I started out the business, I did a business plan and it was very unrealistic. And I'll be honest, I look at it and I laugh now. You know, I got this space empty and I was like, by month 3, like there's going to be people working in all the rooms. But no, it's been a process and it's still a process. And so it took a while for us to get to where we are, 2 years, and now I have people in every room, but that wasn't always the case. I started with 2 or 3 people. That's one of the biggest challenges I've overcome. I think setting my expectations realistically.
Okay. So what's been the best thing about being part of the Nu Me community?
I just think it's, obviously the business is about sort of seeing smaller individual businesses grow and flourish in a supported environment, which I'm so happy that I'm able to support people in whatever that may be, whether it's like social media, doing a business plan, kind of that really gives me satisfaction, seeing people grow here and, their clientele increase, people that have just like recently qualified. And we do really have a good community. It's nice to see everyone sort of working with each other, swapping treatments, doing packages with each other. It's like everyone's kind of empowering and encouraging each other. So it's really nice. It feels like a family. It doesn't feel like work here.
Yeah, that's good. So what's your vision for your business over like the next few years, maybe 1 year, 2 years? How do you feel for it?
So I've got really, really big plans for the business. Definitely more community outreach that's a big thing for me with the business. So I'd like to do a lot more within Thurrock, supporting young people, supporting women, and actually hoping to open up another branch.
Yeah, that's really good.
And do training, because I think there's a big need for training in the area, especially for young people. So I'd like for us to do our own courses and run, courses for like hair, beauty.
That's good. So what advice would you give to young people who kind of want to start their own businesses?
I would say go for it. Mm-hmm. The sky's the limit. I think failing to plan is planning to fail. So definitely plan and plan it well, but go for it. At the end of the day, you're in control of your own destiny. And I think that too often in life, people sort of hold back and, wait for that right moment, and it doesn't come if you don't just go for it. Like, I took a huge gamble with this business, a gamble that a lot of people said to me, why are you even bothering? You have a good job, you get paid well. Like, why would you put yourself into this situation, give yourself additional stress. But to have a successful business that I know that I worked on and built from the start is so rewarding. So yeah, I'd say just go for it.
That's good. So when you bring or like take on new employees to the team, what traits do you look for? Or like, what is it just like them coming on wanting to have a space for other people? Or do you look for any certain characteristics that you would like to have in your community?
I mean, it's a bit of both. So I don't actually employ anyone directly here at the moment. So this is all, everyone here is their own independent business. So either sole traders or they have their own limited companies. But when I do meet people, you know, like you just get a feel for somebody. And so sometimes, I've said no to people that I just didn't feel like their vibe fit with what we have here. But so far, I've got good ones. I'm really happy.
So with starting the business, what's the best memory you've had?
Oh, wow. That's a good question. I'd say there's a few good memories. Like last year's Christmas party was lovely. It was really, really nice to sort of see everyone outside of the work environment. I mean, we actually hosted the party here. And we partied into the night. It was lovely. Everyone brought food. It was nice to, you know, in this salon, we've got so many different cultures, people from different backgrounds. They came with their traditional food. So it was nice to sort of see everyone out of their work environment, get to see a bit of their culture. That's a really good memory. And also, last year we came in like the top 10 for the National Hair and Beauty Awards. And that was really a good moment. I mean, we weren't able to attend the awards in person, but even just to see our name go up on the screen, got like Entrepreneur of the Year, Best New Salon, like it was really, it was like, wow, you know, Mel, this started in 2023 and here you are in a year's time and, you know, your name's up there on that screen. So that was a fantastic moment.
That's really good. Do you plan on having a Christmas party this year?
Yeah, we're going out in London.
That's good. So that's all for today's episode on The Sofa. A huge thank you to Melissa.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
For having us and sharing your story with us. If you like this video and this chat, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe to our social media platforms at Tag Radio for more inspiring stories right here in Thurrock. I'm Timmy and see you next time.
Thank you.